Hello again there, folks. Here last time. Hina says she saw a ghost. Is this the locker? There was something in here. Laptop. Huh? Inside the locker is a laptop? What's something like that doing in here? I remember seeing this. Oh, right. I saw it in the library before. Looks like a laptop. Laptop looks pretty old. It's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. How did the laptop get from the library to here?
Would seem...
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. Huh? But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps...
Yeah, referring to Chihiro as either he or she is just very up for contention. It's very hard because we don't have to talk about the, confusing thing with, Chihiro's identity. I'm still just gonna call Chihiro she if I talk about them, because I'm sorry, but even if you're a weak, squishy little boy, the idea of jumping to, I'm gonna be a girl, is not really an idea that people would jump to unless you're already kind of thinking that maybe you are a girl. But again, Japan, so. More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you were not mistaken. Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. Dots. I am surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning.
Oh man, if I had the love's clueless girl's attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it.
No girl would want to date you, Hifumi.
Well, I didn't expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I had spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole. No one wants to be compared to you, Hagakure.
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean, I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I ain't all depressed forever now? It sucks for you. But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
In other words...
Maybe someone hid it here.
What?
But if that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
Wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey.
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference? There's no surveillance cameras.
Yes, it's me.
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one blind spot where the mastermind is blind.
So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't an ordinary glow of the computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro, shining in pale green.
Hey.
I would think it would be best if we investigate this laptop a little more in detail. Laptop. It's just like Kyoko said, the display is on, but the laptop definitely has power. Or the display
then.
isn't on. So first of all, we have to wake it up. Right. Started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to glow a pale green. That screen is blue. There's a bunch of different icons on the laptop.
Hey.
There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego. Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over to alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark. And then a voice spoke to us. Master, you're here! Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display.
Oh no!
It's a ghost! Buddha and sweet baby Jesus, save me!
Calm down.
Calm down, it's not a ghost.
What?
Ah!
Then what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, her hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then,
Hello.
Kind of.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself.
That voice, the tone and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I'd never seen one for myself.
AI program?
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came through a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design.
Support vector machine reinforcement learning.
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
In other words,
I guess, but how the hell are we gonna do that? We have this laptop and that's it.
But if this AI continues to grow, it'll become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI might someday replace people.
Yep, people are already trying to do that. 15 years later from this game being made.
And that is why it's called Alter Ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, having thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different than how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense for you to refer it as your alter ego.
I see.
Second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. And that's Alter Ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this? Dots?
Are you okay with this?
Anyway, he fixed the laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room, where the mastermind would not be able to see it.
But you know, all of this master and whatnot. Yes. I believe I'm on fire.
Shut up, Hifumi. Thought you were only to 2D.
This is the most excellent 2D possible.
He's a guy and also a computer program. Chihiro being a guy is questionable.
I feel as if...
Oh, that aspect is no
I
problem.
mean...
That aspect.
Anyway, let's talk to him a little more.
Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on?
Master only gave me a general idea, but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning.
Kyoko immediately shot another question. Why are you here?
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. It's taking me a little longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of this school.
Gasp. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked?
It's gonna be a while. But I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload.
Smart. It also seems that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death.
Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
Don't worry, I have a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in web camera, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help really loud.
That's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
That is fine during the day, but during nighttime is a concern.
Huh? Why?
Are you okay with
Have you
this?
forgotten? All the rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing.
Okay, then how about once it's nighttime we take turns guarding the dressing room?
However,
There's a chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that.
Then what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
But if you leave your door open all night, then...
it's true.
There's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you.
There was no undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she'd be okay. And that confidence was somehow somewhat familiar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time, yeah, it was an entirely different feel for sure. Yeah, because there's a difference between there's a big difference between confidence and arrogance. Byakuya is just straight up arrogant. Kyoko is just confident. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who had been born on a battlefield. I felt like it was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master in a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but is Master...
For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct. Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low. So I prepared for this moment. It's like, somehow I feel kind of sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings.
Are you sure about that?
Shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something.
Then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later.
Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye.
The AI seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could it be he was actually been worried about us?
Could it be?
What's wrong, Hero?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we can call for help from the outside.
But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well,
If we take it out here and find somewhere that does have online access.
That's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, you gotta think before you speak, Hero.
This is no time to be taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his
You
work.
know?
So, should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed.
The good boy will come back, I promise.
No.
Come on, Hifumi, let's go.
Okay. God, Hifumi. We all left the dressing room. And as soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout.
Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right?
And as if he'd been waiting for his cue, hey Monokuma.
Da-da-da-da! Hina has gained enough experience to level up. What's the matter? So, what is this awesome something?
Monokuma!
What the heck?
You guys all seem to be in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen?
Nope, nothing important. Nothing in particular.
No keeping secrets? No fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, super denied. What the heck? Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like do it? Wait, what? What do you mean do it?
Yes.
Ew, gross. You said do it. Do it. But you said it first.
We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not The bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we were all so pleased.
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, okay, boys, why don't you go head back to the dining hall or something? We gotta have a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Geez, what are you gonna do, right? Lost fair and square.
Well, ladies, shall we go?
Celeste didn't hesitate in coming up with a ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. Yeah, 'cause she's the ultimate gambler. Duh. So she and the other girls headed back to the dressing room.
Damnation! Nuts and damn it! We totally lost another day without getting my very first bath here.
Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. We'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Do know, remember folks, that they do have showers in their rooms. I can say at least that Hifumi does seem to bathe himself regularly. So there's that. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hey, hold on.
Hey!
Something strange here, very strange.
Strange? What do you mean?
What's strange is this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek.
Huh?
That's... You're absolutely right.
I thought you were all about 2D.
All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's ideal for setting a man's fantasy.
Dots.
Is it because I have that freaking bucket? Can I show the bucket?
There it is. A wash basin intended to give you the courage to seek out a true man's fantasy, specifically in the bathhouse. Is it because I have that? I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak a peek into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? Okay, let's go! With the man's fantasy burning in my chest, I decided to head back to the bathhouse. Makoto.
Have your fun in your man's fantasy. Have a smashing good time.
Yay! We opened the door to the dressing room, silent as death, and peeked inside. It looked like the girls had already finished changing and gone into the bathhouse. It all started as a lie, but apparently we decided to go in for real. Making sure it was empty, we quietly made our way into the dressing room, the Forbidden Land.
But
So, they really are taking a bath. Is that what Celeste meant by lying convincingly?
Mr. Hagakure, please refrain from pointless whispering. We're deep in enemy territory here. Just up ahead is the bathhouse, and there awaits a dazzling passion.
Oh, God.
Without a doubt.
There are no fantasies in the lockers. Got it.
Mr. Naegi, you're on point.
Neat.
for serious.
Be careful, don't get us caught. If Ogre finds us, we'll be meeting up in Hades in no time. Apparently, Hagakure calling Sakura Ogre has something to do with, like, her last name being really close to what Ogre is. I don't know. Placed my hand on the door leading into the bathhouse. I opened it gently, inch by inch. I maneuvered my hand like a master craftsman to avoid making even the slightest sound. A little further, and then... On the other side of a thick, rising steam, I saw... Yeah, fan service. I guess not real. Oh. Toko's flying. Dots.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I always feel refreshed after a job well done. The 3D body isn't as bad in a nude state, I suppose.
Could it be?
But still, I just can't believe it, like, for
How
serious.
about that?
Ogre's a girl! Hagakure! Are you serious? Dots. Is this really okay? Well, I look too, so I guess I'm gonna have to say yes. No, actually, but whatever. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. Girls had finished the baths and joined us in the dining hall. Yo.
You got it.
Ah, what a nice
This
bath.
is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time is a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... Oh, hi.
Sorry, no time for that.
So in the end,
That's what I figured.
Huh?
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
because
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last long.
You're all so terrible to me.
entire.
Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all.
Presents?
Well now.
I got your attention. Let's go to the gym where your presents await.
See ya later.
No questions, no dilly-dallying. Get a move on and everything will become clear. Oh, what is this? What are you scheming this time?
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving.
Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore.
Nobody wants to, Hina. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
However,
I'm sure you're not as traumatized right now as freaking Taka.
It's okay, we have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now, we just have to endure it, come what may.
There's the Gaim. Oh, hey Byakuya, hey Toko. With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us.
What?
To be kept waiting by the likes of you. Rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead. Byakuya, did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Left foot, right foot.
The same as always, I see. Her, on the other hand.
She's back to being Toko.
The heck?
She's back to being Debbie Downer self, huh? I heard what sounded like a sneeze and she was back to her old self. Oh, so she's freaking Launch from Dragon Ball. Apparently Toriyama just forgot about Launch entirely. That's why she never showed up again.
So now she goes from manic depressive whenever she sneezes. Seems kind of late to add that into the mix.
Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus.
So when are you gonna say something mean? Then you can talk?
Anyway, it looks like everyone's here.
then.
Which means... here it comes. Once again. Time to make our lives a living hell.
you guys?
It looks like everyone's here. So then, let's get started.
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive you have prepared for us this time?
However,
Whatever you subject to us, we will not break.
Yeah, that's right. We're not gonna release you ever again.
Didn't we say this? The first motive?
Come on.
You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I decided to change things up a bit this time. Up until now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
The sun?
Without further ado, I give you this. $10 million.
Money?
Prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks. 10 million smackaroos. It's like totally wowie wow. Am I right?
Sure. So that's the motive you prepared, is it? $10 million is... that's not nearly enough. Dots, not to Byakuya.
When it comes to motives, money is certainly the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's a mystery novel or the real world.
But
What are you saying?
there's no way we'd kill each other for money.
of course.
And she's right. We can't simply purchase a person's life. Again, we all argue every single motive of, no, that's not gonna happen, and then it happens. You can say 10 million or however much, I don't give a crap, we're serious. Yeah, they're alright. Whether it's 10 million or some other amount of money. No, not even just money from now on, no matter what you do. We won't kill our friends.
Come on, stop trying to act all tough. The most important thing is to live a pure and mortal communal life.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with a massive sum of money.
There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right?
Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from the last time? You can't judge others by your own standard. Yeah, there might be someone who's having money problems.
Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable.
Hifumi, what about you?
I'm super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making money to buy my own comics and DVDs.
Then
Hey,
just stop pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Ugly!
Don't worry. Either way, whatever's going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game. Ding dong bing bong. It's time to go to bed. Feels like it's been forever since we heard the nighttime announcement.
Is that time already, huh?
Before we separate, let me remind you. Starting tonight, I'll be leaving my room door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that it will make me an easy target, or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said.
No?
Okay, let's everyone head back to our rooms. Don't think about the whole money thing, got it? Good, let's break. How about that? Pretty good, right, Taka? Or Taka. Right. I feel so bad for Taka, man. As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money. There's no way that's gonna get anyone to kill anyone else. Bruh, Kyoko's right. That is like the gold standard of why people kill people. Often, if they plan a murder, it's for financial gain. I told myself that, but deep in my heart, I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time, about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seemed completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. To be fair, Mondo didn't mean to do it. It was a crime of passion. The thing Leon did is very different. That's a lot more calculated because he went out of his way to commit a murder. That's the lesson we learned, but this time it's different, I'm sure of it. Because the program Chihiro left behind, Alter Ego, we finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, I'm sure. Monokuma Theater, do you really think you're gonna be happy? Oh, baby doll.
Little kids have it so easy. 'Cause they can put little in front of their name, and right off the bat, everyone thinks they're cute. Well, fine. I want everyone to start calling me Little Monokuma. See? Just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least, like, 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough littles. More littles would lead to the salvation of the world. Just imagine, little arsonist, little war criminal, little destruction of the environment. Little hit and run, little death tax, little Great Depression.
Even the darkest subject can suddenly become brighter.
Sure.
Our dreams are expanding, ding ding.
If you say so, Monokuma. Ding dong bing bong. It's time to get up.
Good morning, get ready.
Woo. Well then, I guess I should head to the dining hall. Well, we're gonna do that later though. Like, subscribe, and all that noise. I'll see you in the next one, folks. Later.